Ladies and gentleweebs, fellow flames of Amethyst, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves discussion video. My name is the Amethyst Abrams, and today we're going to be discussing the future of Wuthering Waves within 1.2, 1.3 and beyond. If you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think and discuss with me my points and what your points are so we can have a little bit of a debate and an exchange. So 1.2 is here. We are in 1.2 and I must say I am having an exceptional time playing 1.2 so far. I have not started the GG story as I want to do that on stream. When that will be, well, hopefully this week coming, as I have a big announcement to make on Monday regarding the 1000 subscriber special and other events and giveaways that I'm going to be doing in celebration of 1000 subscribers as well. But we are currently in 1.2, and in part 2 of 1.2 we're getting a free 5-star, which is Zhang Li Yao. We've also had optimization changes, we've had the lock-on system fixed, we've had 120 frames per second announced for part 2, I believe. We have a new Depths of Elusive Realm, and with new Depths of Elusive Realm we're getting a new shiny Dreamless, which looks absolutely chef's kiss, creme de la creme, okay, the cream of the crop. We are also getting a new tool, a new attuned tool within the hovering drone, which is going to shoot the targets for the targeting puzzles instead of having to constantly switch to our weapon gun characters, which is also very, very good. There was other really cool stuff as well, like we had the extension of the what's the energy called? I forgot the energy. Those cubes that you get, the crystal cubes, the Tatatite cube things, where you use them as like stamina or energy. We've now whoops, we've now got those as well. So when you aren't logging in, or when you are logged in, it's going to overcap, and the overcap is going to be saved in like a little mini bank. Which you can use to then convert into stamina / energy or whatever it's called. I forgot the name of them, which is really, 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 really good. We obviously got a free 10 pool split between 5 and 5 for the standard and the premium banner. We got obviously the brand new 5-star Gigi, who I played but wasn't too keen on. I tested her in her testing event. Wasn't the biggest fan. But her animations were cool, but the way she plays, not really for me. Quite a technical character, but I can see a lot of people really enjoying her. I personally, unfortunately, am not one of those people. We also have the tower defense event coming. We also have the big fireworks event happening right now, and if you complete the fireworks event upon 1.2 part 2, you're getting your Zhang Li Yao. There's other events coming in the future as well. We've got a new Tower of Adversity as well. And lots more giveaways and stuff I'm sure going on as 1.2 happens. 1.3 is happening shortly after, with the launch of the Black Shores, I am sure, because we're being introduced to Shorekeeper, which is the guardian and leader of the Black Shore group. We have the 4-star Yoo-hoo, Woohoo, Yushu, whatever her name is, which is going to be really, really cool to see them both upon the release of 1.3, which is probably going to introduce us to the Black Shores. We're probably going to go to the Black Shores with 1.3, and I think it's going to connect 1.3 and 1.4 as a duo story, as a two-parter for the Black Shores. There is no part 2 5-star. There is no part 2 5-star. However, there might be a rerun. There's rumored to be a rerun upon part 2 of 1.3, and I think I know the reason for that, because those who are waiting for the PlayStation 5 edition, you might not be having to wait for too long, because if they're doing a rerun in 1.3, the reason they're doing a rerun this early is because upon the release of the PlayStation 5 edition, which could be part 2 of 1.3, it means that the players that are on console only were going to have a chance to summon for older characters that they may or may not have wanted from 1.0 to 1.3, like Jian, Yinlin, Jinshi, Changli. I believe that is when the reruns are going to start, and I believe it's going to be Yinlin or Jin or Jian as the first rerun, if the rumors are true. And if the rumors are true and the rerun is going to be happening upon 1.3, it usually would, it's probably indicating to the fact that they're releasing their console release and they want players that are new to the game within the console area, within the console space of Wuthering Waves, to summon for the characters they may or may not have missed in the past, which also could possibly mean free to play, like free pulls for console players or free pulls for the entire community. Again, if people missed Jam and didn't get to play until 1.1, again, a rerun could be very, very good for those people as well. Or Yinlin, depending on who they choose to as a rerun. It's probably going to be Jian, or it could be Yinlin, one of the 1.05 stars. But it would be the perfect time to release the PlayStation 5 edition if the rerun rumor is correct. Also, there is another rumor. Bear in mind, everything is subject to change. If this is confirmed information, it is subject to change. Currently, there has been no official statement saying this is true. But I have been seeing this in the grapevine upon social media. I can't really ignore it, so I'm just going to say at the moment these are just rumors. These are not confirmed. This is not confirmed information. Okay, I don't know. I have not seen any leaked footage. I have not seen any leaked content. But these are current rumors I've been seeing on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. And whether or not this has come from leaked sources, I don't know. I am not a leaker, so I'm going to tell you now, this is not officially confirmed. So these rumors may be false and may be subject to change in the future. Obviously, I know people like to theorize what's going to happen in the future of Wuthering Waves, me included. I love speculation videos and prediction videos, and this is one of those videos. But there is a rumor that 1.6 is going to lead into 2.0, similar to how Honkai Star Rail did last year. If you guys remember, we had 1.6, and then it didn't go 1.7, 8, 9, and then 2.0. It just went from 1.6 to 2.0, and apparently Kuro Games is going to do something very, very similar. Don't know how true that is, but that's the rumor. So take that with a pinch of salt, and take that information as you would, because I don't know how true it is. Also, guys, Geshu Lin. I want to see teasings and teasers of Geshu Lin and Camellia. Now, so many people want Camellia. I genuinely thought Camellia was going to be coming to 1.3, considering we're going to be introduced to the Black Shores with Shorekeeper, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case if the rumors of the rerun is true. Instead, it's probably just going to be a future update. They're going to be saving Camellia and Geshu Lin in their back pocket for a big update. Or maybe an anniversary. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a Christmas special. I don't know what they have planned. I don't know what Kuro Games has planned. However, Camellia and Geshu Lin have not been teased, other than in 1.0, where we obviously met Camellia, and obviously the story of Geshu Lin as the previous general of the Midnight Rangers. So we don't really know too much about these two characters other than the information we saw in 1.0. Now, if we're going to the Black Shores of 1.3, we're probably going to see Camellia as well as Shorekeeper, Alto, Encore, all the current members we know of the Black Shores and more. But yeah, like, we don't really have too much information on Camellia or Geshu Lin, but I really would like to see them start to drip feed us a little bit of Easter eggs, teasing information within the game, to tell us what could be happening in the story regarding those two characters. Wishful thinking, of course. Out of the two, I'm saving for Geshu Lin. I have no interest in the 1.2 characters. We're getting one of the 1.25 stars for free anyway. And even though Shorekeeper looks interesting, I'm not interested in pulling for her. And if there is a rerun, I have no interest in. I also have no interest in summoning for a rerun character anyway. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the current situation of Wuthering Waves and the future of Wuthering Waves. Now, I think Wuthering Waves is in a very, very good spot. I think Wuthering Waves 1.2, even though people were worried it was just going to be a very bad filler patch to bridge 1.1 and 1.3, but surprisingly, there's a lot of rich content here regarding the new events currently present and the events coming in the future. And I do believe that this update could be a very pleasant surprise to a lot of fans that had doubts. It's been well received because it's not just about the story and the characters and the events they've got. They also did a lot of changes, optimization changes and mechanic changes, which is what people wanted from the start since 1.0. So Kuro Games is listening to their audience. Kuro Games is taking in all of the feedback they're getting, applying it to the game in a positive way. They're not taking every ounce of feedback, because not all feedback is positive. Not all feedback is going to benefit the game, but they're taking the feedback that is essentially the the majority, like the 70 to 80% majority of players, and what players are saying is good and bad, and they're implementing that back into the game in a very positive way. And I'm very happy Kuro Games is doing this, because there's not many developers, unfortunately, with within the gacha area that do this. You know, Bandai don't do this with the Dragon Ball games. Dokkan Battle does. Dokkan Battle is very good at giving the players the changes of what they want, because it's within their power. Now, people want multiplayer co-op within Dokkan Battle. That's never going to happen because the kind of game it is. But what they've done is they've tried their best to do co-op in the only way they know how. You've got the buddy system, where you can actually make friends with other people, take their main headline unit, and you can actually use their unit, and they can use your unit in their team as well. You've got a couple of events that kind of tease and touch on the multiplayer based on stats and leaderboards and stuff, but there's no head-to-head multiplayer. There's no there is no current multiplayer for co-op, even though there's a little bit that alludes to it. But yeah, there's not really anything multiplayer related in that game because it's unable to happen. Now, Legends, Dragon Ball Legends, again, added multiplayer, co-op, and PvP, and added a few optimization changes. However, they kind of ignore their audience for the most part, but they make a hell of a lot of money, so I don't think they care. But same with Genshin Impact. Like, Genshin Impact makes a lot of goddamn money, and even though it looks like the anniversary events are going to is a step in the direction for Genshin Impact, because I saw what the 5.0 update has in store, and I'm considering returning to Genshin Impact just for the 5.0, just for Natlan. Because Natlang looks really, really good, and the rewards and the stuff they're giving to you for the anniversary and the Natlan and the 5.0 update kind of seems to be what they should have been doing all along. But I'm glad they're finally catching up. So maybe I'll go back into Genshin Impact, and maybe I'll catch up in the story and get to Natlan, and maybe I'll stream it. Honkai Star Rail. I am not doing anything on Honkai Star Rail till 2.3, 2.4 what we in? No, 2.5? 2.5, because there's a character that I've seen in 2.5 that I'm really excited for. But Kuro Games has been doing really, really well with their feedback. Now, we're only 2 patches in, but based on the 2 patches we have, they are doing very well with the feedback and with the reward systems and the events and the other stuff. So I'm not surprised that players are happy. And I hope Kuro Games continues to treat their fan base with the respect that they've currently been doing. I know people call me a Kuro Games shill. People call me a Wuthering Waves protector. And you know what? I'm not a shill because I know the game has its flaws. For instance, loading screens are abysmal. I still lag a hell of a lot, and technical issues are happening a lot at the moment when I play the game. I still think they're not focusing enough on multiplayer. I do think that the story content, even though it's been really, really good, I don't want them to do what Genshin did and keep doing filler. Now, this patch specifically, I'm going to let slide because actually I'm having a lot of fun with it. But it's no different to when Genshin did the Lantern Rite Festival. The first year to 2 years they did Lantern Rite was really, really fun. And as the years progressed, it just became filler. Now, the Archon quests, when they get into the nitty-gritty stuff, was very, very good. But then they've just been adding a lot of filler patches and filler story patches for a while now. And then the occasional Archon quest every 3-4 patches. I don't want Kuro Games to fall into that same trap. Obviously, there's other things, like the lock-on system was a huge problem. They fixed that now. There needs to be more use for the gun weapon characters in the game, because they're next to useless. They are genuinely useless. But so there's flaws and there's issues in the game. I think the exploration and the traversal was really, really good. But this isn't a video discussing what's good and bad about Wuthering Waves. I've already got one of those videos out. I might do another one as the weeks go on, once I finish 1.2's content. We'll see. But let me know what you guys think of 1.2 and the 1.3 and beyond, rumors and confirmations and everything going on. And yeah, Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, 80% of you aren't even subscribed to my YouTube. 80% of my viewers are not subscribed on YouTube. What are you doing? If you enjoy my vibe and if you enjoy my company as I enjoy yours, why not hit that subscribe and like and comment and leave a comment? You know, it's crazy not to. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This was just a little talk, rant, discussion video with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.